and saying Chris Brown ain't paying him. They ain't paying him nothing. They ain't giving no money off of the situation. And Chris Brown. This is an old video that I'm gonna play first, and then I'm gonna play the most recent one from Kevin McCall. But this is basically Chris Brown talking about, I pretty much give everybody my props who write, but it is what it is. I'm Chris Brown, so so I'm gonna play it, and then we'll play the next video. Then we'll give our thoughts. All right. Let me take this off. Here we go.
Credit writers who write on my album. I got hella co-writers and we do certain shit, right? Describe. But it's just like this. They can write it. Who gonna sing it like that? Come on, brother. You even the game in the find
Now let's go to the podcast that Kevin McCall was on talking about this situation.
So I had all this back pay. Then I sold my catalog for $500,000. I only got $250,000 out of it. I bought my mama a house for $50,000, and then I had to pay all this child support. Why was my child support $2,000? I'm not Future or none of these So then I got the arrears, not retrograde. That's the little star shit.
Even if you still had your child in California, am I correct?
Yeah, I gotta prove all of that. They wasn't supposed to. I didn't have nothing on Marley. Marley, I gotta go and file a paternity, a petition for paternity. It's only $300, but watch this. I think it's a game, bro. No, this is for when I poke. Don't walk up on me playing. Are you Team Breezy? Keep that on the internet. My bad. I went too far. All right, music.
Despite your flaws as a human being, you are one of the most talented individuals to ever grace the music industry.
We gonna get to that.
So
we gonna get to that.
Veer.
I love how you try that. I love how you. Yeah, we gonna veer to that. Well, we gonna
get to you have a testimony.
Why the get in on this?
I witnessed it.
He finna be in here.
Why the fuck I got an EBT card? And this is at Breezy, bro, and made 90 whatever the million, and it says KKKKK Max. Can I get 25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want to leave, bro.
Leading up to who he is.
I'm not even tripping though. I got an EBT card, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? I can't even get nothing, bro, man. Y'all want to see me crying here, so y'all can think I'm a bro. That's ain't fair.
Hey,
I'm on EBT, bro.
Hey,
that's wild.
I beg your pardon.
Look, bro.
Calm down, bro.
I'm on EBT, right? Look. Say my name, bro. That shit is better. I had to go up in that by my face with a mask, like COVID, bro.
Don't act like every had no motherfucking EBT
card.
On the set, I think I had an EBT card.
Man, I might get an EBT. I walk in the building, I don't look at me crazy.
Let me tell you this, cuz.
My name.
Me and Heather went to the county building together. On my mama, together. We went to the county building together, bro.
Oh, God.
We go, everybody fight out of this.
I hide in there, bro.
I need you to think
about it. Everybody gonna go through problems, bro.
Hey, bro. Do you remember what Nip said to you? You don't remember that day we went in there? You don't even remember, huh?
I was high as I was going through it, bro. I wanted to kill myself.
That spoke life into you, bro. That was my first introduction to him. And like humbly, I had to let him know, like, bro, you one of the realest never met. Like we gangsters, so like when you in that world, like you know the world.
I never discredit.
All right, so what's y'all thoughts on this?
Man, that's old dirty bastard did it way better than my man right now. He need to take some he need to take some lessons from that shit. That's crazy. I don't understand, man. Like, why you here on the internet crying? Like, for real though, that wasn't no bullshit. That was no fake. He was crying.
Yeah, that was
only is if he didn't pay him, cool. This cat's supposed to be talented, which I'm guessing he is. Like,
yeah,
I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm going to work at goddamn some Target. I'm sitting there crying, waiting on some other dude to be paying me and shit. Like, if that's the case, I mean, I don't know what they thinking. If he's actually talented, he can go somewhere else, do some other shit. Like, I don't know, man. I just I don't even know how you get to that point to where you're sitting there like literally begging some other dude to pay you or some sympathy or some other bullshit. If he owes you money, You can figure out the way to get that. But you literally pretty much he's looking for sympathy.
You don't owe him nothing. He said it. He said it in the beginning that he sold it. He agreed to the terms and condition of him selling the song. He didn't say, I'm gonna sell you this. He didn't say, I'm gonna sell you this song, but I actually want royalties off of it. He said, I sold it for what, $500,000.
He reneging on his bad mistake.
He sold it for $500,000.
Yep.
After taxes and everything, he got $250,000. Yep. What dudes do, I'm gonna go buy my mama house. So he went and bought the mama house with cash. Now he back broke. He agreed to all
that makes it a lot different. That makes it way different, bro. I thought he was owed money.
It's just bad it's bad business, and he was off. He didn't have the representation he should have had to say, hey, I'm gonna sell you this song, these 4 songs, and I want royalties on it. He didn't have that. He said, yo, I guarantee back then I'm gonna get the bag. I got $500K. Boom, 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 this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. And everything was good while he had the money. But now he's showing the EBT card for what? That's your personal business. Do what you got to do until you get out of it. If you sold for the Chris Brown, you can sell more to other people. Why does it end here? Why does it end here? Right? You know what I'm saying? Like Chris Brown did not lie when he said what he said. He at the end of the day, Chris Brown is not where he at because he do bad business. He did business the way it was. We hear all the time that producers sell beats to people for $400,000. They don't get no royalties. They just move on and they just do more projects with other people. Old buddy probably got paid and slacked off and wasn't really about that grind. And now he at the point where ain't nobody rocking with him. No, right now because like R&B and stuff kind of like dead for real right now. So it's like, do we supposed to feel sorry? I get sympathize like, yo, you're in a bad situation, but you made the decisions.
How you get 200-something thousand, buy your mother a house, owe back child support.
Child support. I forgot about that.
You sold your own work for less than what it was worth. You did bad business, and now you want to come up here and cry about an EBT card? Get back to work.
Go to work, dog.
People know you. You got connections. Look what fit he got on. He got a couple dollars. You don't want to pay that child support.
Hold up. Kay, you saw how long it took him to flip it out? He don't use that shit like that, bro.
No.
If you really was using that all the time, you don't.
Ain't talking shit at the same time.
In the front of the wallet.
Bullshit out this shit. Let me fumble.
And look, and then
pull out them expensive jeans.
The dudes with him, bro, they the worst people to be around. They laughing at him after the camera's off.
Oh yeah.
Ain't no way, bro. I'm gonna sit up.
Home if you only got $200K.
Right. And that was your only check?
Right. You bugging out.
Should have saved that a little bit. Your mom could have waited a little longer, or put her in a condo, put her something nice. Rent.
You don't have to buy it outright. You don't have to buy it outright.
He could have put
apartment and call it a day.
He could have paid off wherever she was at. If she was in an apartment, he could have put down $20K or something like that for her to be in an affordable house. And then he'd be like, once I keep on going and make some more hits and everything, I'm going to upgrade. We're going to sell the house and we're going to upgrade you to something else once I get to that point where I'm making millions. The problem is a lot of people, when they first see money, they think it ain't going to run out.
Mm-hmm.
Now it ran out. Now you looking at Chris Brown singing your songs flying around the arena. Now you mad.
Now you mad.
I'm talking about Chris Brown on his back, and he do a whole flip on the back, and he's flying around and you like, that could have been me.
He sold 4 songs, so I'm like, go back and make some more, so now you know how to approach him next time.
I think the issue is
get some stock out of it. Like, hey man, listen.
No, I think the issue is some people don't have the business acumen to do the networking part of it. They got the talent to make the songs, but you still have to have the network where Chris Brown say, hey, I got this guy over here, wherever he from, he done wrote some dope songs. It's based off you build that what's the word? Rapport with Chris Brown, and he put you in a game to go to somewhere else, and so you can make your bread.
Because he wasn't doing too bad.
He could have asked to be a background singer. He could have tried so many different things.
Because my thing is, I would have used, if anything, I would have used Chris Brown's name for leverage. Like, listen, bro, you know that Deuces song? Listen, that was a hot song. I can write more. I can give you more of that. Like, what you mean? You out here struggling? What you talking about? Use that shit as leverage. You can market yourself effectively. You can market yourself on Instagram or any type of platform, and you can get to a bag. But you on the podcast crying. And I'm pretty sure he probably linked his Cash App to it too. But just saying.
Probably got a nice car.
Right. Deuces was what, 15 years ago?
Yeah, when it was really good.
You know how much you could have did?
Because I was in college when Deuces came out.
Yeah.
So during that time when Deuces was going in, he's supposed to been grinding and working hard. He got his check and said, yo, I got y'all. I can't nobody tell me nothing now. You know, just like what's the dude? The dude that son Lion King.
Shit. The one who played Michael Jackson, the one who played Little Mike.
Yeah, his mom was there. That was the representation that he had. That, you know, he had somebody in the music industry in his ear to say, "Nah, we gonna get paid this $100K, but we want the residuals." He ain't had nobody. He was making his own decisions, and he thought he was on.
Jason Weaver is his name.
Yeah, I don't feel sorry. And then, from the sounds of it, okay, you got paid for them 4 songs. You sit up there and made some babies. Now you got child support. Now child support.
Child support. He was in the rears.
My whole thing, bro. I'm consistent.
That's because he was married to Eva Marcel, and she wanted that money, and now he's trying to claim broke so he don't have to pay that back child support. He not slick.
Nah, that boy broke.
He broke.
Hey, look. Okay. 15 years, 2,000 every month. That boy broke.
He ain't broke.
He was complaining about the 2,000. I do think he is struggling. I felt like the tears were real. I felt bad that he's crying. But I mean, you make a mistake and then you recover. Like, you didn't do it then. Start doing it right after. Even if you don't have people to help you. You knew you messed up. Go make another beat. And now tell him what you want. Like, I don't know. And then he kind of burned the bridge. Like, you could have went right back to Chris with the new stuff. But you can't now because there was a whole bunch of this beef throughout the time. So it's just like, and you're making yourself look bad. People don't want to work with people who do this. Like, do this.
True. What you got, Raw?
I don't know what his contract is, so I can't really say what he can and can't do, because a lot of these people, sometimes they might sign a contract saying that, oh, they write exclusively for XYZ, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, and we don't know like how many years that term might be. Because it sounded like when he was crying too at one point, he said something about, you know, a contract somewhere. You know, when people young, they sign these 360 deals and all types of crazy shit, not really realizing what it entails. Because you got people that, you know, they signed 360 deals when it was the cassette tape era. Then CDs came out, MP3s, whoop-de-whoop. They thinking they finna take off and get some bread. And it's like, yeah, no. We said no matter what music evolves into, we gonna get our cut. We need that. You signed the deal. So depending on what he signed, he actually might be legally binded to where he can't go right for other people. And I mean, the love era is dead. Everything is pimping and tricking nowadays. So R&B, and it's on the whole, people that care for R&B, they listen to their same 18 tracks from the 90s and call it a night.
Yeah.
So he kind of is pigeonholed.
He should be going viral over that. Tell him to get out the contract. He should then make that go viral. Let me out the contract. Like that could have been his push instead of the boohoo thing. You could push for let's write a new contract, and then that could be the whole thing. Because then people will be on his side. Because
what you got to understand is the companies have to actually give a fuck about you to let you out the contract to begin with.
Yeah.
And some of those companies, if they feel like they invested more into you than you brought back already, they might just tell you like until you bring my initial return on investment, like, respectfully, fuck off. They can do that. So I mean, unless he got a homie that could buy him out the contract, that's a way. But outside of that, it's like, okay, well, you was beefing with Chris, which when Chris first came out, he was still, I ain't gonna say he was soft, but he was still a fully nice guy.
He like JD. He like what JD McCray is right now. He bringing a new Chris Brown type of look.
Yeah, he wasn't fully abrasive. He still had that little innocence to him.
Yeah,
you could have probably worked with him back then, but y'all done took stabs at each other, thickened up your skin, you had beef, all this other stuff. I mean, that shit low key kind of dead. How you gonna tell a man that's getting 1,000 a picture with everybody baby mama to come give you some bread when you owe your baby mamas? Like, it's a cold world, but.
So I think what he should have did with that interview, he should have said, "Man, I got so many things in the vault. Like, if you thought Deuces was fire, you thought this was fire. I got so many things in the vault that I just haven't released because of my contract and all that type of stuff. But I got this, that, and the third, and blah blah blah. And then people would have been seeing it, all that boohoo and crying, like." Business people that could have been like, bro, I ain't finna deal with that. He on his last look. He ain't said nothing about what he working on right now, bro. I ain't got time for it, bro. Like I look at decisions, bro. He got baby mama through the whole situation. He paying child support. If you sat there and bought your mom a house, I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. But now that you didn't use all the money that you done made off these 4 songs. And then you sign a contract and you got to do what you got to do and you didn't fulfill it or whatever. But I guess out his contract, if there was an NDA that got to this situation where now he can talk, he talk.
I mean, he sold his catalog. He said, isn't that what he did?
Yep. Sold his catalog. Yeah.
So
he sold it for a penny. So like, what you want us to do? You did that.
He gonna get a couple more baby mamas because I'm sure that interview going platinum in the hood. He got EBT.
Oh, 100%. 100%. 100%.
I know Shaquisha watch. Oh, I need to slide in his DMs. I can get some crab legs this week.
100%.
Hey, he gonna be
good. We got most intelligence.
That boy got unlimited seafood boil on a card.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Hey, he showed his emotions. He showed his feelings, like what he was feeling. So, congrats to him. Hey, congrats to him, man.
Man, everybody in Tyrese, camera and go get a check. He sealed his fate.
He said, "Man, I'm on EBT, man."
It took him too long to flip that bitch out. He don't use that bitch often, bro. It took him about 2 minutes
on the front page, on the front of it. Nah, he ain't using that bit for real, bro.